Hello, guys. Welcome to a special midnight version of Modern Life with 70's Mind. Obviously, I'm not ready to go to sleep, and it's about midnight here, so I thought I'd hop on and do another reaction. I thought maybe that would wear me out enough to where I'd get tired and get some sleep. As you know, before I start the reaction videos, I always do something. I try to make it music related or something about the past from the 70's, but a lot of times I try to keep it music related. Today, we're going to talk about something you probably never thought we'd ever talk about. Grooves, record grooves, groovy man. All right, two things. Let's look at a regular record, okay? When these records are made, say this is the needle, when a record is recorded, and I think everyone probably knows this, but I'll go over it real quick, the record moves from side to side as sounds are being made, and that movement is actually duplicated on the record, so when the needle goes over it, it duplicates that move, and it creates the same sound, so that's how that works. Did you know that many years ago, and I want to say these went back pretty far, that there were records made that did not go side to side, but went up and down instead? I bet you didn't. These were called Edison diamond discs. And what's really interesting about these, look how thick these things are. Like here's a Edison diamond disc. Here is a regular. I'm trying to get just the sides. You can see the thickness difference. Well, the diamond disc had to be thicker because the needle, instead of going side to side, would be going up and down. So this probably would have been a fairly popular format that Edison came up with. But the problem was the two records were incompatible. Obviously, a needle that is made to go side to side won't have the necessary whatever to it. I don't know what the word would be. It wouldn't be able to play at the same record, but in an up and down position. So I thought that was interesting. I really love these Edison diamond discs. They're so heavy, but I do think that they break fairly easy, so you got to be a little careful with them because they're pretty fragile and they chip and break pretty easy. And it's heavy. This is probably equal in weight to about like 433s. I mean, they're really heavy. So anyways, I thought you might find that interesting. Edison diamond discs. If you find that interesting, look it up on the internet. You'll learn all about them. But there are different ways that the needle would move on a record. I thought you might find that fun. Okay, guys, let me get everything set up here, and we'll get right into the reaction video. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Midnight at the Oasis version of Modern Life for the 70's Mind. My name is Bob, and I'm the host. Well, I guess I don't have that midnight voice. I hope you liked that little record part at the beginning. That was, I find that stuff really interesting. So if you didn't like it, I apologize, but I find it interesting. If you, by chance, do like my channel and you like the content I'm putting out, if you could give me a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. The video that I'm going to be reacting to today, or I guess it's tomorrow, is Wolf Alice, and they're singing a song called The Last Man on Earth. I'm a little familiar with the band. It has a lead singer. Her name is not Alice. I believe the lead singer's name is Ellie. Don't hold me to that, but I believe it's Ellie. I don't have a last name. I've heard a few songs of theirs, not really a bunch, and I couldn't really name one, but I might know it was them if I heard it. So that's about the extent of what I know about them. Their songs have, the ones that I've heard, have been a little wild, kind of out there, not in a bad way, but just they were different. Let's put it that way. They were different, and that always intrigues me. I like that. Her voice, from what what I know, is very sweet. It's a nice voice. Nothing really harsh about it. So, sorry, I got a dry throat. So let's go ahead and start this thing up and give my voice a chance to recover, and we'll talk about it. So this is Wolf Alice singing The Last Man on Earth.
for your dancing lessons to be sent from God.
I like that.
You'd like His light to shine on you. You've really missed a trick when it comes to love. Always seeking what you don't have, like what you do ain't enough. You'd like a light to shine on you. And every book you take,
Ooh, I like
and you
that.
dust off from the shelf, has lines between lines that you read about yourself. Does the light shine on you?
Okay, let's pause it there real quick. Okay, first off, I need to be in that studio to do my reaction videos. For some reason, I just like studios like that. They just look like they really aren't intended to be studios, but they turned it into one. It looks a little grungy and out of place, which I just love. So my next reaction is going to have to be there. I'm going to have to give Ellie a call and see what we can do. The song starts out with this really nice, dreamy piano sequence and her vocals coming in. Neither of them are strong or anything, but they blend wonderfully, don't they? And I like a lot with piano when they don't just play chords. Because sometimes you just hear when they're playing on the piano. This guy, and I think I even went like this a couple times, where he was just hitting the individual keys. And while he was doing that, she was singing kind of a, I don't want to say it's a run because it really wasn't a run, but she did she stretched out a couple notes there, which were real nice, and they blended well with the piano. It reminds me so much of when I was in grade school. We had in one of the rooms we were in, there was a piano. And no one there was great at playing piano, so there were a lot of one-note things. So hearing that kind of takes me back, because back then, even those single notes just drew me into music. And I really little stuff like that growing up that got me interested in music and brought me here today to present this song to you. Oh, it's midnight. Bear with me here. And the really cool part, I think, was that guitar when that came in. I don't know what he was doing. It kind of wasn't a guitar pluck, if you will. He was kind of playing it out almost like a violin would stretch out a note. It was really nice. And you know what I did notice as she started singing some of that? It almost had a little bit, and correct me if I'm wrong, make some comments about this. To me, it had almost like a Pink Floyd Mother vibe to it, which I found really interesting. Let me know if you agree with me, or if I'm just if the lateness of this reaction video is coming into play here. Let's see what else. The other thing I found real interesting is almost every sentence that I heard had the word "you" in it, which is interesting. I've never heard the word "you" used as much, and I think it's almost in every sentence. I kind of doubt that she is talking about an individual, because I think if she was, there would be more emotion into it. I don't think it's like a broken relationship where she's like, you, you, you. It doesn't come across like that at all. I'm going to guess that it's likely broader than that. Maybe she's even thinking retrospectively or something. But I don't think it's mean in any way. Maybe I can go on a limb, maybe she's talking to herself. Maybe this centers around her own ego or everyone's ego. Whatever her focus is on this song, and it's a bit early to really nail it down, I do love the feel of it. It's a really nice, and I see the strings sitting there. I really want those to come into play in this song. So, all right, let's keep going. So far, I'm really liking it. It's different. Here we go.
When your friends are talking, you hardly hear a word. You were the first person here, and the last man on the earth. Does a light shine on you? Who are you to ask for anything else? The thing you should be asking is for help. You'd like a light to shine on you.
Oh, this is sounding nice. Okay, it looks like this song's gonna pick up a little bit, so let's stop real quick before it heats up too much, and I can't stop it. I'm thinking that maybe I was a little right on the lyrics. I don't think it's about a bad relationship at all. Do you? I mean, I just don't sense that. But it's all this you, which I don't understand. Um, Again, either she's thinking about herself in general or including everybody in the mix. It's hard to tell. I'm just not really good at lyrics, and I'm really trying. Um, all things, let me be truthful up front. I failed English in high school. So for me to sit here and try to explain lyrics to you, maybe maybe isn't the best. But it sounds like the strings have come in really nice, and I love it. It really fills out the sound, doesn't it? And the dude in the back playing the bass looked bored as heck, and he's finally into it a little bit. So yay for the bass dude. I haven't said much about her vocals, have I? I think she's got amazing vocals. They're beautiful. I've never really heard her sing a song quite like this, but I want to say it's borderline mesmerizing to me. I really like it. I don't know if there's any auto tune. I don't see it, and there's really no evidence of it. So I'm going to say that's her own voice. So her voice is legit. The further we get into the song, I think the more I'm going to get drawn into it. I can tell that already. But let's see how this goes. It looks like it's really going to heat up here. So let's see where it goes. Little Beatlesque too.
Penny for your trip. Well, I hedge my bets on love, 'cause it's lies after lies after lies. Do you want for yourself? And that a light shines on you. When your friends are talking, you hardly hear a word. You're the first person here, and the last man on the earth. But the light.
Okay. I think I underestimated her. I think I'm now somewhat in love with her vocals. They're so unique and um, clean. You don't hear all those long, crazy runs like some artists that I don't like um, Angelina Jordan, or I'm joking. I love her, but her voice is very clean. Um, and you know what? It kind of matches her band. Her band wasn't doing anything crazy. They were just playing real nice, and everything kind of blends together. So nobody is outplaying or outperforming the other person, which really leads to a nice, well balanced song, in my opinion. She stressed what notes or words I think that she had to, and just sang the rest. It's simplicity, I guess. I wish I could play it again because we were talking about lyrics earlier, and I just can't figure out what the light is. She keeps referring to the light, and at the end, I think she even says, "The last man on earth, but the light." I don't know. Is the light truth? Is it reality? Again, I am not a high school English major. Barely passed the class. So I don't have an idea what she's singing about. So if anybody might know what she's singing about, please leave a comment below, because I think I've totally failed you here. I started with a string of thoughts of what the lyrics were about, and she lost me a little bit with the lights. Um, I'm going to go on the limb. Maybe you don't agree with me, but I think this is a piece of art, this song. I just thought it came together so well, and at the end, they didn't overdo it. Like I said before, it was kind of simplicity at its best. And it was simple, but it still had a lot of levels to it. You had the piano playing really nice. You had the strings. You had her vocals. Even the drummer dude was kind of, I liked him for some reason. He wasn't overly fancy, but I liked his drumming style. Anyways, all right. I am going to shut this off. I got to get to bed. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to clear my screen off. Sorry. And I'm going to come back for my final thoughts. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I've guzzled like a half a gallon of water here because at the very end of that last bit, I was starting to lose my voice and I was trying to recover from it, and I wasn't doing a real good job. Real quick, this song definitely sucked me in right from the start. I really liked it a lot more than I thought I would like it, which is always a nice surprise. I've mentioned how often I like songs that build. I think I've probably mentioned that in 50% at least of my videos. I like it when it starts slow or mellow and then finishes really strong. I just, as that happens in a song, I think you just get more into it, and that's what really attracts me to songs like this, is that I really like it. And it did that for the most part. Not the strongest finish. I thought it was going to be a little more powerful than it was, but it was beautiful with all the different instruments joining in to create this, I think, magical moment. I really liked it. I'm pretty sure that I'm borderline obsessed now with this song, and I guarantee you I'm going to be playing it right after I shut this thing off. I just really liked it. I know I've said that 100 times now, but I thought it was nice, and especially her sound and her singing style. I haven't stressed enough in this video how good her voice is. It is really wonderful. Again, it's a little different from what I expected. Her songs are normally not this mellow, but it was nice, and it showed off her voice wonderfully. So if by chance you liked this video and I didn't make a complete fool of myself this late at night, please click the like button below. And if you can subscribe to my channel, that would be great. Guys, I really appreciate everything. I've been doing this, I think it's maybe a month today, and I need to thank you. I've met some wonderful people already. The response has been great, and I just can't tell you how much I love doing this. I must if I'm sitting here doing it this late at night. So anyways, guys, you have a good night. Peace out, and I'll catch you next time, all right? Take care, guys.